Bam. So I got home last night from a trip out of town and had an associated box on my porch. No clue what it was, but I found out today it's the Gamma 14B buggy. Reflex X 14B, ready to run. 14 scale off-road buggy, and we're going to open it up real quick and take a look at it. These things are pretty dang cool. I've been eyeing them a little bit, but didn't know if I was going to get one or not, but guess what? I got one now, so we're going to play with it. So it is ready to run. 14th scale, brushless. Let me read this stuff here. It's got a different style molded body than the old Reflex that they had out. Comes with a radio, high torque servo, 4,500 kV brushless motor, water resistant, sealed diffs, threaded coilover shocks, adjustable turnbuckles, adjustable inserts for caster block and rear hub inserts, aluminum steering rack, front universal drive shafts, molded tub chassis with covered center drive shaft, aluminum center drive shaft, 12 millimeter hexes on the wheel, so you can use a pretty standard wheel with that. We're going to open it up, see what's in the box. These are great looking buggies. It's going to have your standard XP 120 radio, tried and true RTR. What else we got in the box here? We got a binding clip, instruction manual, more bubble wrap for the kids. They'll love that. Let's see. Oh, that's in there. Look at that. No tie wraps needed to cut. Let's see, let's get rid of this box. Lightweight. Let's see here. Looks like got a bag of parts, extra spur gear. Might be, those are some rod ends or shock ends. Got some shims in there. Extra shock caps. Body mount. Got a little, the old school tool in there too. Look at that. Let's open up this bag. Servo horns. Manual for it's got a SC300 brushless ESC in it. It's got you got the classic 4-way wrench on there. Might not even open that. That might be worth something someday. Instruction manual. A nice little advertisement card. All the little highlights of what's out there now. For those not on the internet. Boom. So it's just pretty typical RTR manual. Shows a breakdown of every single part on there. How to get your radio going. These are really handy to have. If you break something, you can instantly just look it up and see what you need to replace. It goes over how to adjust turnbuckles, stuff like that. So for those of us that's been in the hobby for a while, we really don't need that too much information out there, but man, this looks like a mini 8th scale. I was looking at the site this morning, and I did notice there's some factory team upgrades for these. So we'll be definitely getting those just because they have a carbon fiber battery strap. You can get aluminum threaded shock bodies, aluminum adjustment collars and whatnot. They have different wheels. They have black ones. These are actually softer than they look. Yeah, look at that. Just pint-sized fun in there. I'm going to have to get a battery. Apparently, yeah, I'm going to have to order a battery for that little sucker. I don't even know what they take. I'm sure I got something that'll work for now. Let's see. What other highlights of this little guy? 2S lipo. So we gotta make sure we get a 2S lipo in there. I actually might have some that would get me by. And notice the Reedies are out of stock. Let me read this thing. I might point out which one that is. I don't know off the top of my head because I don't mess with the little stuff too much. The box. I don't see that it comes with a battery. So it's RTR minus battery. That's okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited to get this little guy out there running. It looks pretty sturdy from what I can tell. Plastic tub. Man, you can almost trick these out. Yeah, so we're gonna get a battery in there and get some running and see what happens with it. But there it is. The 14B. And this is in the Gamma 8 scale inspired body. That's a pretty cool looking body. It's the closest thing I got to an 8 scale, and it's a 14 scale, so that's how that is. This guy is going to be fun to rip around, I can tell you that. This will be a good one to go out and show people what's going on with the hobby there. Great looking little buggy. I can't wait to power it up and see what happens. Thanks, Associated.